Alex never believed in ghosts. He never believed in prophecies. And he definitely never believed anyone could see the future. The future was uncertain, unpredictable. That was the entire point. At least, that's what he thought before the photographs started appearing. It happened on a rainy Tuesday night. The city outside looked drowned in darkness. Rain struck the apartment windows in slow, rhythmic patterns. Cars moved through the streets below, like distant glowing insects. Inside the apartment, everything felt normal, safe, familiar. Alex sat alone on his couch, scrolling through videos on his phone. The clock read 11:47 p.m. Nothing unusual. Then suddenly, his phone vibrated. A notification appeared. New photo, saved. Alex frowned. He hadn't taken any pictures. Curious, he opened the gallery. One image sat at the top. Its timestamp immediately caught his attention. Tomorrow. Not today. Tomorrow. Alex laughed nervously. Some kind of glitch. The operating system had probably bugged. But when he opened the image, his smile disappeared. The photo showed a coffee shop. His coffee shop. The same place he visited every morning before work. Every detail looked perfectly normal. The tables, the windows, the people sitting inside, the rain outside. But there was one problem. The moment in the photograph hadn't happened yet. Alex stared at the image for several minutes. Something about it felt wrong. Not edited, not fake, real. The next morning, he visited the coffee shop, and slowly, his stomach tightened. Everything in the photo began happening exactly as shown. The same woman reading a newspaper, the same car parked outside, the same waiter carrying drinks. Every detail matched perfectly. The image had predicted reality. That night, another photo appeared, then another, and another. Every image showed tomorrow, and every image came true. Exactly. At first, Alex felt excited, then fascinated, then obsessed. The future sat inside his phone every night, waiting, watching, showing him what hadn't happened yet. But eventually, the photos began changing, and that's when the fear started. For nearly 2 weeks, the photographs continued. Every night, exactly midnight, exactly one image, always tomorrow, always accurate. Alex stopped questioning them. Instead, he started using them. The photos became advantages, warnings, shortcuts, predictions. He avoided traffic jams, avoided arguments, even predicted which coworkers would call him. Life became easier, too easy. Then the images started showing things they never showed before. People, specific people, strangers, a woman sitting alone on a train, a man standing outside a grocery store, a child staring into traffic. Alex had never seen any of them, yet every person appeared the following day, exactly where the photo predicted. The images weren't showing random futures. They were choosing what to show, and someone, or something, was deciding what Alex would see. One night, a different image appeared. The moment Alex opened it, fear crawled into his chest. The photo showed his bedroom, his own bedroom, taken from the corner near the ceiling. Alex was asleep in bed, completely unaware, and standing beside him was someone else, a tall, dark figure, watching him sleep. Alex immediately searched the apartment. Every room, every closet, every window, nothing. No intruder, no evidence, nothing. But the next morning, he discovered muddy footprints outside his apartment door. Fresh footprints, as if someone had stood there for hours, watching, waiting. That night, another photograph appeared. The same figure, closer. This time, standing beside the bed, its face still hidden, its posture unnatural, like a mannequin trying to imitate a human being. Alex barely slept. The photographs no longer felt like predictions. They felt like surveillance. Something was watching him, and somehow, it already knew tomorrow. 3 days later, the photograph changed everything. Alex almost dropped the phone when he saw it. The image showed a hallway, his apartment hallway. Timestamp, tomorrow, 11:32 p.m. The hallway appeared empty, except for one figure standing near the far end, watching, waiting, the same figure from the bedroom photos. Alex felt cold immediately. The next day passed painfully slowly. Every hour felt heavier than the last. By evening, he locked every door, closed every curtain, checked every room repeatedly. 11:32 p.m. approached. His heart pounded violently. Then, his phone vibrated. Motion detected. Apartment hallway camera. Alex froze. Slowly, he opened the live feed. The hallway appeared on screen. And there it was, standing exactly where the photograph predicted. Motionless, watching his door. The figure stood completely still. Not moving. Not breathing. Not blinking. Minutes passed. Nothing happened. Then slowly, the figure raised its head and looked directly into the camera. Alex gasped. For the first time, he saw its face, and the face belonged to him. Not similar, not close, identical. His face, his eyes, his features, except for one difference. The eyes were completely black, and the smile stretched impossibly wide. Then the screen went black. The camera disconnected. Every camera disconnected. At the exact same moment. And somewhere outside, something knocked softly on his apartment door. Knock, knock, knock. 3 slow knocks. Alex stood frozen. His entire body refused to move. The knocks came again. Slow, patient, deliberate. Then a voice spoke through the door. His own voice. Exactly his voice. Alex. His blood turned cold instantly. The voice sounded perfect, identical, but wrong somehow. Like an imitation. Like something pretending to be human. Then the voice laughed softly. Alex backed away. His phone vibrated violently. New photograph received. His hands trembled as he opened it. The image showed tomorrow. Police officers. Crime scene tape. His apartment building. And beneath the photograph, a headline. Local man missing name. Alex Morgan. Status. Unknown. His breathing stopped. Then more images appeared. Hundreds. Rapidly flooding his gallery. Every image showed the same thing. His disappearance, his apartment empty, his belongings abandoned, police investigations, news reports, memorial photos, years passing. Alex gone forever. The future wasn't warning him anymore. It was documenting what was about to happen. Then suddenly, every image vanished, all except one, the final photograph. And what it showed terrified him more than anything else. The image wasn't tomorrow. The timestamp read, now. Alex stared at the final photograph. His hands shook uncontrollably. The image showed his living room, his couch, his table, his apartment, everything exactly as it looked right now. And sitting in the center of the room was Alex, dead. His eyes stared blankly toward the ceiling. His phone rested beside his hand. The timestamp read, now. Alex slowly looked up from the screen. The room around him remained silent, normal, empty. Then he noticed something horrifying. The photograph contained one detail. Reality didn't. A shadow standing behind him. Alex turned slowly and froze. The duplicate stood there, the black-eyed version of himself, watching, smiling. Its expression felt ancient, patient, like it had waited years for this moment. Then it spoke. The photos never showed the future. Alex couldn't breathe. The duplicate stepped closer. They showed possibilities. Another step. Every version of you that could exist. Another. And eventually, one version stays. The room darkened suddenly. The walls trembled. Every photograph on the phone began changing. Thousands of images flashed rapidly. Different lives, different choices, different futures, different versions of Alex. Then every image disappeared. Only darkness remained. The next morning, police entered the apartment. Neighbors reported hearing strange noises overnight. But inside, they found nothing. No body, no signs of struggle, no evidence. Only a phone lying on the floor. The gallery contained one final image. A dark apartment, an empty room, and standing in the center was a man with completely black eyes, watching the camera, waiting. The timestamp read, tomorrow,